Welcome to the fourth episode of Youth in Entrepreneurship. This program is produced by Utsaha Nepal, supported by Utsaha Learning Center and Himalayan Munal Apparels. You can watch this show on our YouTube channel, Youth in Entrepreneurship. Namaste, I am Ritika, your anchor of the show. In this show, Youth in Entrepreneurship, we interview and share stories of entrepreneurs and attempt to understand the current scenario of entrepreneurial business in Nepal. The main objective of this show is to promote the innovative ideas of the younger generation. Our guest for today's episode is Ms. Sudha Subedi. Sudha is an international life coach and the founder CEO of Youth Legend. She is also the co-founder of Sajilo Kausi Kheti. As a consultant of US-based company International Connector, she has worked in projects with Microsoft as a youth advisor. She also was the champion of global competition Your Big Year 2013 USA. With her 10 plus years of experience in leadership training and dance movement therapist, she has trained people from 30 plus countries. She is a graduate from Coady International Institute, Canada on leadership and community development. Let's welcome the very young, talented and energetic life coach and entrepreneur, Sudha on our show. Welcome to the show, Sudha. How are you?
I'm good, Ritika. Thank you so much for having me in your amazing show. Thank you.
We are so glad to have you on our show.
Thanks.
So Sudha, you are an entrepreneur and you have an organization named as Youth Legend. So could you please tell our audience about Youth Legend and its activities?
Youth Legend is a social enterprise. I founded that back in 2014. We work in three core areas: psychosocial well-being, youth empowerment, and international exchanges and camps. Mainly right now we're focusing on psychosocial well-being. We do online counseling and we have a team of more than 10 psychologists, and we have been providing counseling service for Nepalese all around the world. And youth empowerment and international youth camps and events, exchange programs that we are doing, like we are one of the pioneers. I think we are the pioneer of starting the camps in Nepal. We started back in 2015 because it's a new concept, Nita, in Nepal. So we started that. Right now, because of COVID, we are not being able to focus on that, but psychosocial well-being is what we are prioritizing right now.
The main idea behind establishing International Youth Camp, Youth Legend and different venture, and how has been the journey?
So back in 2014, when I started Youth Legend, I realized that there were no summer camps, winter camps or any such programs in Nepal, and I became the part of such programs while traveling and being part of various competitions globally. And I wanted to focus on experiential learning and wanted to bring people around the world to Nepal, because that time many people wanted to go abroad, but I thought, why not we can bring people and create a learning platform here? Like, we have so many things we can offer too. So started with that idea of doing the camps, doing the programs, making it a platform for youth. And psychosocial well-being was not talked about back then that much. Like, even right now, mental health is a taboo. So I have been really passionate about mental health too. So I wanted to start this where young people could come and their problem could be solved. And right now too, we're doing online counseling and it's been going pretty good. So I think that's what makes us unique.
Okay, so as we know, you are also an international life coach, and in context of Nepal, life coach as a profession is very new to the market. So how did you decide, how did you choose to become a life coach, and how sustainable is this profession?
Okay, life coaching, there's a story behind it. Right now, I am only working with people abroad because, like you said, like, people don't really understand the concept of life coach. And, even counseling has been little popular here in Nepal, but life coach, what is life coach? So as a life coach, I tell people that I help you to reach your goals, bring you result in personal or professional areas of your life in many ways. So I was doing training, like you said in my intro, I was doing leadership training program, I was doing dance movement therapy and, conducting various workshops, etc. But I realize is that, whenever you attend some training or whenever there is motivation, like, as a human, we forget it next day. Like, you are so pumped up, but, there is no result. So I realized that when you could coach people to bring out the best in them and really achieve the result, it is what I can do from life coaching, and it has been amazing. Like there has been lots of transformation in people's life. I have worked with people from United States and Saudi Arabia and South Africa, so people around the world from like 22 to 60 years of age, and it has been very fulfilling. And I realized like whatever I learned from the past, like even for entrepreneurs I have been working, so I realized, okay, this is how I can really help people, because I was already helping them and they were like, and then I realized I can actually start a profession regarding it. So yeah, it's been going pretty good.
Is this as a profession, as a career, sustainable for you?
It is sustainable for me, but in terms of Nepal, because I'm working with international clients, because I had contact, and it might be difficult to, make people understand the concept of life coaching even in Nepal, but I think slowly I'm trying to let people know about it. So it definitely is sustainable right now. Globally, it's $1 billion business. So there are many life coaches all around the world, and it's very, very competitive.
How one can become a life coach himself or herself, or if one has to take a counseling from a life coach, how they can contact someone like you?
Okay, so when you said counseling, I wanted to say that there is difference between counseling and coaching. Okay. So counseling is for people who are probably, had some stress or had some mental health issues, or, had anxiety or some of the things. But life coaching or coaching is for those people who want to be better in life. Maybe you are satisfied with life, but you want to reach the goal. Maybe you want to start that business. Maybe you want to improve the relationship. So I focus on holistic coaching. So I help clients in all the areas of their life. I have helped those clients to start the business, like the one who had always, for 2 decades, they were working in different companies, and he wanted to start a business, but he could not, so started an amazing business. There were people like who did not realize they want to improve their relationship, but now just 2 days back, one of the clients told me, "Thank you, Sudha, for making me a better husband. I didn't know I could, put effort in relationship, but because of you, I feel very happy in the relationship, and even in life, like in all the businesses are growing." So I help clients in holistic way. So there is difference between counseling and coaching. So it's really helping you to live your best life. I really tell them I help people to create and achieve their best version. So that's what I do. So how they can become a life coach, obviously it's not regulated. You can call yourself a life coach too, but for that, authenticity is required. So first always starts with coaching yourself. You have to keep coaching yourself so that you are living the best version of your life in every areas, so that you can also help other people. And there are various tools, like I have a background in psychology. I studied NLP. I had a certified coaching training for life coaching too, and I'm constantly learning various tools, like creating a habit, maybe being in my healthiest, fittest version, always improving and trying to help my clients in all the areas. So firstly, you have to coach yourself and, live your best life so that you can actually coach other people too.
Since learning and taking international courses through internet has become easier, how did you came to know about Coady International Institute Canada, and how long was the course and the challenges that you faced while doing this course?
Okay, for Coady International Institute, I have been lucky that I got the invitation via email too to apply for the course, and many people from Nepal, like especially women leaders below 60 years who have been creating impact in local labels, were selected, and I was lucky enough to be selected. It was an amazing, intense experience, learning more about women leadership, how we could work in community, learning from amazing women leaders from the world and also all around Nepal. So it has been wonderful. And about the opportunity, I just wanted to add that we have a platform called Opportunity Nepal too, opportunitynepal.com too, where we share all the international opportunities in our platform too. There is an app too, there is a website too, so that people have access to all this kind of global opportunities. So I just wanted to point that out, because not just Coady, but I got chance to be part of many global competitions and conferences, etc., because I knew about those global opportunities that could really be life-changing for many people.
Okay, so you have Opportunity Nepal.
Yes.
From where we can get a link for all these
various
kind of
opportunities.
Okay.
Yes, local, global.
Okay, so there is also an app?
Yes, there is an app too.
Okay. Sudha, could you please share with our audience about your experience as a champion of global competition, Your Big Year 2013 USA?
It was a life-changing experience for me. So back in 2013, I did not graduate actually. I had a bachelor degree in social work and psychology, but TU, Tribhuvan University, lost my paper. I was really good student, but what happened is like they said, I don't know what happened with your result. So my result was withheld. Back then I had already opened 2 NGOs. I was working in social work field. I was really, really passionate about various things. So I was very excited. But when I went to the TU office, they say, I can't tell anything, like you have to give re-exam. So I was really frustrated because of how system is here in Nepal. Like I have given the exam, like please value my time. I can't just, lose 1 year of my life. And those people, like all my friends were, doing the job and like joining master's degree. And I was there going around to you for months, crying, being frustrated, sad, like because there was not any fault of mine. So why should I suffer was my question. I went to the journalists, I went to many people, and I remember the guy from TU, I forgot his name. I know his name, but let's not take his name. But he said that, like maybe I know you're sad and frustrated, but I can't do anything. I know many people like even are suicidal. Please don't die. He did, but I can't do anything. I told him like what it had happened to your daughter. But I realized many people like they can bribe and actually fix the issue even if they haven't give the exam, because I have faced with those people. For my case, they say, oh, many people knew about it. I can't do anything. I had given the exam. I asked them, where is my paper? But there was no paper at all. So that was the time I was really down, and I was like, I have had it enough. And I came across this global competition. There were 70,000 plus participants around the world, and I didn't know if I could do it. But there was this little voice that really pushed me, because like I was done being frustrated and sad because of something I didn't do, because TU and the education system was, trying to ruin my life. And I was like, okay, since I don't have any time, like I have enough time because I have to give exam again, even though it was not my fault, let's try for something big. So I applied for the global competition. It was more than 6 months long. And from 60,000, 70,000 plus participants, I was selected as top 120 participants. Like I was only, so it was pretty amazing. Only one from Nepal back then. I was top 120, and then there were more competition. Like we had to interview people, we had to do social impact projects and stuff. So I was selected as top 30 and then top 12 champion around the world.
Wow.
So it was amazing. I was the only one selected from South Asia. We went to San Francisco. We went to Google, we went to Silicon Valley. There were met amazing entrepreneurs, billionaires, and learned so much. That was the time. Because of that, I came back to Nepal and started Youth Lesson, because I was in social work field, but I realized that there could be the value in entrepreneurship too. So I blended that together, and I think that's one of the reasons that helped me to push forward. And not just because of the problem, you should not really give up. Keep pushing yourself. So it was really amazing, life-changing experience for me.
That's really inspiring, Sudha. I would also like to ask you about your experience as a youth advisor at Microsoft.
It was wonderful experience. So I got that opportunity from International Connector, which is a US-based company, and I have been working with them since 2015-16, and I have been working as consultant and worked with various Fortune 500 companies and eBay, StubHub, and many other companies too. So it was amazing opportunity. So recently, Microsoft launched the Future Workplace project, and we had 100 plus people around the world. And I was one of the advisors helping them to, run that project and collect all the data. So it was wonderful, like interacting with people around the world and learning and being able to contribute. So it has been a wonderful experience.
So how you used to search for all these kind of projects? Like, was there, as you said earlier about opportunities Nepal, do we get all those information from such apps, or how did you used to find about these kind of projects?
For International Connector, I got lucky because I was in this global competition, and International Connector was one of the founders started International Connector, and she asked me to join the project, and that's how I got the opportunity. And we have been connected since then. Like still, I'm the advisor. Sometimes I'm invited to coach the people, coach the youth. So that's how I learned about them. But like you said, there are many platforms like that. There are global platforms like Opportunity. opportunity, youth up, etc. So I used to always search about various opportunities back then, and I used to apply because I wanted to travel the world. Like, I don't know, back in 2018, 2019, I just had this big dream of traveling the world, but being in a middle class average family from Nepal, it's impossible. It's kind of impossible, Nita. So I thought maybe it's not possible, but I realized like if we could work hard, if we could create more impact, there are many opportunities there. So when I was 20, I got chance to go to the fully funded opportunity in London for an exchange program, and that was a milestone. And then since then, I started applying to various competitions and programs too, while I was also doing various social work activities. So because of that, I think I was selected. And later, like even in Youth Lesson, because I was really passionate about traveling and wanted to create the platform, so we started doing international exchange programs. So we're taking people from Nepal to different parts of the world, like in Thailand, Southeast Asia, even we're planning for Europe exchange program, taking all these people around the world. So yeah, because of that too, I think I was really passionate about that.
Okay. So talking about your traveling experience, I heard somewhere that you want to travel 30 countries by the age you reach 30. Am I right? Would you like to share about it? How many countries have you traveled so far, and how's it going?
I have traveled around 15 countries so far.
15 countries.
So most of them was fully funded. We did the various programs from Youth Lesson. So because of that too, like I got chance to go. So it has been amazing. So coming back to 30 under 30, yes, I had that dream back then, but then COVID happened. So I'm not sure it's going to be possible. But I realize is that, many times when we dream something, it's because of the hype, it would look cool or something. So later I realized it's not just about traveling. I'm okay with not traveling to many countries. I want to have that peace within and be happy wherever I am. Like, not just run around the bus. And, I asked myself, what will happen if I travel 30 countries? Will I be really happy? Is it really what I really want to do? No, maybe I want to do life coaching and create more impact. More deep diving into myself, I realized that, okay, maybe I have to drop that goal off and focus on something else.
And you're also the co-founder of Sajilo Kausi Kheti. So could you please share with our viewers about your experience as a co-founder of Sajilo Kausi Kheti?
Sajilo Kausi Kheti, we started back in 2020 when lockdown was happening.
During lockdown.
Yeah, during lockdown we started that company. So during that time, like in our society, in our area, like rooftop farming was installed in collaboration with local government, and we feel like there is a need that we can do something around it. We can install the rooftop in different parts of Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, Lalitpur, because urban farming could really help people to live sustainably. Like they can manage their own waste in their home, and they can grow fresh organic food too. So, in terms of sustainability, it could create huge impact too. So we decided to do it, and till now we have already installed 300 plus rooftop farming in different parts of Kathmandu, already collaborating with government agencies too in like past 1 year. So it has been an amazing experience. And, I call myself heart-centered entrepreneur because I try to do things that would create impact. And from Kausi Kheti, we are actually helping to save environment and also helpful for sustainability too.
As a young person, what inspires Sudha to achieve so much professionally?
I don't think I have achieved so much. What I do is I just follow my heart. Sometimes I make mistakes, and I think I'm not scared to make mistakes. You have only one life, so do whatever you want to do. So I told myself all my 20s, all my years, especially in 20s, I need to focus on various areas of my life. I'm not going to hold back myself. I'm not just going to focus on earning money. I knew that deep down that I want to do something on my own. So, I have never done full-time job ever in my life. I don't know if that's a strength or something, but maybe someday I'll change. But I just want to keep doing something in life, keep challenging myself, keep challenging my thought and unlearn and unbecome to the best version of myself. So I think that's the motivation I want to. Maybe someday I don't want to do anything professionally. I just want to chill and, take a break for 1 year. So, just following my heart, whatever makes you happy, do it and follow your heart.
Every word that comes from you is really so healing and so beautiful and inspiring, Sudha.
Thank you, Ritika. I appreciate it.
Okay. So we talked a lot about your professional life. So how is Sudha in her personal life, and how do you balance your life and work? How do you balance it?
So balance definitely is my life mantra. It's been like 3-4 years. I decided to really focus on balancing because when you are a new entrepreneur, you try to follow the hustle and bustle. Like people give various suggestions for entrepreneur. You should work 24 hours. You should hustle. You should grind. And I tried to follow that, but I realized I was being disconnected with myself. So, and I was being ill, like I was young, but I was getting terrible neck pain. I was working 24 hours. I was not that happy. I was creating impacts, maybe doing various things, but I was not really happy. I was really disconnected with myself. And I decided, no, enough. It's time to reconnect with myself. I started losing weight. I started balancing. I used to do yoga and meditation. I used to be a meditation teacher. So, I knew that I have to now balance it. So I started coaching myself. I started creating this amazing life where I could balance everything. And I realized I don't need to follow what society tells me, what other big entrepreneurs tell me, because you all have your own style. It's all about self-awareness, what suits best for you. So it is all about deep diving into yourself, being self-aware and, questioning yourself about your beliefs, many limiting beliefs probably that's holding you back, and unlearning and unbecoming into who you are supposed to be. Because many times we just become the photocopy of our surrounding and the society, but who you really are, you need to know that. And after that happens, you just flow with the life and, do anything maybe achieve anything you want to.
And how is Sudha in her personal life?
Sudha is like this, trying to create balance. I love doing meditation, yoga, fitness is my core value. I like having fun, dancing, because I do dance. I have been dance movement therapist too, so I love dancing. Just, I do gratitude every day so that I feel grateful about life. So trying to be positive, trying to be balanced, trying to challenge myself around my weaknesses. It's been a while that I realized we all are not perfect, so I have let go of all the imperfections. I have let go of all. I have accepted that I can make mistakes. So I have been chill and easy, trying to live a life, challenging the society sometimes. So yeah, that's me, I guess. Just trying to do different things in life.
So what does entrepreneurship and leadership means to you?
Leadership always starts with self-leadership. Firstly, you have to lead your life in the best possible way, do the right thing and follow your heart. So if you are self-aware and if you are leading your life in the best possible way, then you can, lead in various areas of your life too. Like for me, that's what leadership is. Like it always starts with self-leadership, and then when you go around, then having that empathy, learning from other people, realizing that you're not perfect, and learning from everyone, working as a team, for me is leadership. I'm still learning. I'm always trying to, create different ideas and perspective around leadership. Entrepreneurship, it's all about innovation for me, doing different things, trying to challenge yourself, and being an entrepreneur. It has been an exciting ride, but sometimes I think it's overrated, because right now it's a fad. Like people are focused, everybody tells people to be entrepreneur. Like many people feel that if they are not an entrepreneur, they are not enough. Don't believe that, we need all kind of people. So ask yourself, can you be entrepreneur or not? Do you really have that in you? Or, don't try to do it for others, but if you really want to do it, and you don't need to follow what all the books tells you. Sometimes it's helpful, many times it is, but you need to define your own style. You need to know your own value and how you want to create impact, and what kind of team you want to create, like what kind of culture you want to create, even a company, in your enterprise, and just creating the value in whatever way you can. So that's entrepreneurship and leadership for me.
And what are your future plans and visions for your work?
That's difficult question. So currently I have an end goal. So, end goal is like I want to keep doing things that would help me to, push myself out of my bed and inspire myself to do something. I want to keep creating impact. So whatever I do, all of these things, whether I succeed or not, I take all of this as a stepping stone, and not like, I don't put too much of pressure on myself that I have to succeed, I have to do things. I take all of this as a process for that big end goal, which has taken off so much pressure off my soldier, because sometimes we put too much of pressure, like, oh, earn $1 million by then, do this, do that. But when you are aware of your end goal, that okay, I will keep creating impact in whatever way you can, then it really helps you to follow your heart and keep asking yourself what you're going to do. So that's my plan, keep creating impact in personal level, professional level, and be happy, and live a balanced life and do whatever I want.
We are almost at the end of our show today, so we have a small game for you before we wrap up. I'll tell you 10 words and you have to say what symbolizes with that word in your life.
Okay.
Are you ready?
It's scary, but yes.
Okay, so youth,
passion,
entrepreneurship,
innovation,
okay, love,
everything,
life,
journey,
career,
pathway,
okay, partner,
supportive,
money,
abundance,
fame,
illusion,
media,
powerful,
success.
whatever you define it as.
So is there any advice or suggestion that you'd like to give to our younger generation?
What I have learned in my life is that many times we label ourselves, we put ourselves in our box that I'm not enough, I am this, I am scared, I can't make this happen. But those are all the stories created by the subconscious mind. Because of our experience, many things are actually made up in our mind. Even below 7 years of the age, scientifically it has been proven. So it's very important that we need to discover who we really are. We need to unlearn our learnings. We need to actually challenge our limiting beliefs and discover who we really want to be, who we really are, who we can really be in this world, and how we can create and live life. We can definitely actually create the best version of ourselves and live the best life. So hopefully you all can live the best life in any way you can. Be an entrepreneur, be a leader, be a great husband or wife, or do whatever you can, or you can be all of that, balancing the life and live the best life.
We had a really enlightening conversation today, and I'm sure our viewers must have been inspired after listening to you and might want to be in contact with you. So is there any contact information that you'd like to share with our viewers?
Thank you so much, Ritika. It has been an amazing experience being here. Thank you for inviting me here. You can get in touch with me via my Instagram. It's Living Best Life. Facebook, Sudha Subedi, or you can also look into my website, sudhasubedi.com. You can email me at sudhasubedi@gmail.com, whichever is feasible to you.
Thank you so much, Sudha. It was a pleasure having you with us today on Youth in Entrepreneurship. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ritika. Thank you for this amazing program. Like, I have watched previous episodes too, and it has been amazing, like learning from other youth in Nepal. So thank you for creating this wonderful program too. Thank you.
If you have any queries or suggestions regarding the show, you can write to us. You can message us on our Facebook page, Youth in Entrepreneurship. You can email us at youthinentrepreneurship@gmail.com. You can also watch our show on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/youthinentrepreneurship. Thank you so much for watching Youth in Entrepreneurship presented by Utsaha Nepal. We will be back again next week with yet another amazing guest. Till then, take care and have a great week. Namaste.